Greetings, YouTube. I'm going to do a tag today, and this is kind of a cheat for me because it's called the No Cut Confession tag. And the problem is I don't ever really cut my videos. I never edit them. I'm always doing just one take wonders. Um, and I've been doing it for so long that it's second nature. It's just like talking to people in public. You don't edit yourself in a conversation or when you're giving a speech, and I don't edit myself here. So this is cheating for me. But the questions are there's only four of them, but they're very, very broad. Big questions. Ginormous questions. Questions bigger than my frame. So the first question is, I feel ... Well, you can be literal and say, I feel Peruvian alpaca. But in an emotional state, right now, if February at the time of this filming of 2017, I feel depression, I feel despair, I feel anxiety, and I feel so much rage, so much anger. Now I'm working on the depression and the despair right now. The anxiety is going to have to be worked on eventually. I think that it's tied deeply to the despair and the depression. So as I come to grips with those things, my anxiety will probably drop back down again to a certain degree. But this time, the anxiety really isn't inside my head. The world itself is a very anxious place right now. And it's that way because of the GOP and their supporters. And I'm just having to come to grips with the fact that I may be like this for 4 years. Now, if I do get a grip on my despair and depression, that may make a lot of people in the GOP base unhappy, because that may mean I'm going to be a lot less pleasant than I am now. I know that will surprise you. Okay, question 2. I want civil liberties and human rights for everyone. I want a progressive worldview. I want it to pervade our society and our world. I want social conservatism to die on the vine because it's archaic and we don't need it. I want toxic masculinity to go away. I want the patriarchy to be broken down by the men that created it. I want feminist intersectional theory to become pervasive. I want to make sure that every person in the world feels safe. They don't right now. They don't because there are a lot of scared, fearful, armed, angry social conservatives. And they're the biggest danger in the world today. Their fear. Whether those social conservatives are Buddhist, Muslim, Jewish, Christian, doesn't matter. They are the danger to our species and to our planet. And I want them to grow up and stop being the adolescents they are. Because right now, they're really dangerous. I fear. I fear a whole lot of things right now. I fear for my friends who are queer or trans. I fear for women and their right to control their own bodies. I fear for minority groups who have been oppressed, and it's going to get worse as there are fewer and fewer protections and there is more and more support for the oppressors. I fear for her children who are being raised in an environment of bigotry and hate as the norm. I fear white culture because it's toxic and sick, and it put a Nazi in the White House. Frankly, right now, these are all reasonable fears. I am tired, angry, resolute, depressed. I am James, and I will overcome my personal, emotional, and mental health issues. And I will do what I can to fight back against the waves of social conservatism, bigotry, and hate, toxic masculinity, and the patriarchy. I will do it with my words. I will do it in person here on YouTube. And I'm encouraging other people to join me. I may be saddened, but I haven't given up.